Okay, today is the 28th of June 2024. The time now is 7:08 in the morning, and I'm going to stand up this time and show what these people have done to my body by shooting some type of hot air, hot energy, something real hot that goes inside my body and it's burning me from the inside. They're damaging my cells. They're damaging my organs, but they're swelling me up. So I'm going to show, I have been sitting down like this here, showing how I look sitting down. There's no way my stomach would be this big. This is something someone is doing to me. They even got it sideways. Someone very evil, I mean very, very evil, is doing this to me. I do believe those people across, the brothers and sister team across the street is involved in this, because they keep having people, the utility people, coming and putting stuff down under the ground. They digging down, way down, big holes where they doing stuff underground. I do believe that they are doing this to me. The food truck, the man that had the food truck was doing it. That was at the two-story apartment building over there. He was attacking me for 2 years, and now these people here, after their daddy died, they moved over there, and now they're attacking me. But I want to show just what they've been doing to me. Every neighborhood that we move to, someone from the sheriff department goes in the neighborhood and turn the people against us, because they paying these people to do it. That's why the people doing it, for the pay. But this is what they've done to my body. Someone real evil has done this to me. These are my intestines that they're blowing up like this, I do believe. Now, what purpose would somebody have to do this? But I did look up body mapping. I haven't been able to read it. Every time I try to read it, they start attacking my head. They don't want me to read it, but I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna do a video on body mapping, because they have body mapping have something to do. I did see that part, that body mapping have something to do with the cells, that they're doing something to our cells, and I think this is what they're doing to my body, and they digitizing us to put us in a supercomputer, which the supercomputer is gonna be ran by human brains instead of a motherboard. It's gonna be ran by human brains, from what I hear. But anyway, I said I'm gonna show myself standing up and show just how what these people have done to my body. And it's hot. I'm in pain. I'm always in pain. And I don't know how long God is just gonna let this happen. I don't know if I'm gonna die this way. Because once they put your name on the terrorist watch list, because it's the list that they have us on, saying that we are terrorists to the United States of America, which is nothing but a lie. It's nothing but a lie. We are not terrorists. They are. Our government are the terrorists. The sheriff department are the terrorists. The city cops are the terrorists. Our military are the terrorists. Doctors, lawyers, judges, they are the terrorists, because they the one that's doing this stuff. We not doing nothing. They doing it to us. So how can we be the terrorists? We not even doing nothing against the government, nothing against the law, nothing against nothing. Someone just someone is choosing us, that our life ain't valued. This is what they're doing. They're saying our life ain't valued. They made a choice to put us on this terrorist watch list to destroy our lives. This is what has happened. And they feel they have the right to destroy us. These are military weapons, military um, something. I know it's military. Excuse me. That they're using against the citizens of the United States of America. That they are attacking with frequencies. So I just want to let you know that I am under attack. I'm being body mapped, disfiguring my body, disfiguring my organs, disfiguring my intestines, my face, everything about me is being disfigured. And this is our government. Because like I said before, our government is being ran by psychopath reptilians, shapeshifters. That's who our country is being ran by. And if by these attacks that they're trying to attack me, to make me shut up, put fear in me, you're not putting fear in me. You pissing me off more and more every day. And so I'm not gonna be quiet. You should have left me quiet when I didn't know nothing about what was going on. When I didn't know I was under attack. That's when y'all should have left me alone. And I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. But as long as y'all give me something to talk about, I'm gonna talk. I'm looking like my daddy now. My head and everything. Y'all got me looking like more like my daddy. And this how my daddy look like I'm looking now. But anyway, my daddy was handsome. I just don't have a mustache. He had a goatee right there too. So it don't matter. It don't even matter. What his looks. When I was young and pretty, it didn't do no good. So it don't matter now at the age of 65, going on 66. That's what I keep thinking. I'm gonna talk to Franchise Pearson and ask him what he think is happening with me because I'll be turning 66 next month. 66, and the closer I get to next month, the worse my attacks get. And so me being 66 and this the year 24, 2 and 4 is 6. So that's 3 sixes. 666. So do I supposed to be the sacrifice? Are they gonna kill me next month? Or the closer I get to next month. I'm putting it out there because I'm not gonna just let them kill me and they say I died from natural causes. I've been murdered, being murdered. They've been murdering me since uh, the 80s because this what this stuff is doing is taking away from your life, taking away from your health. I've been going to the doctors ever since the 80s for what these people been doing to me. And what makes it so bad, the doctors, they know we're under attack and they know they can't heal us, but they're just making money. They're just gonna make their money off of us. And my sister-in-law, he need to lose his job. I hope God make it when he loses his job. It could be nobody, never be anybody else's accountant, not a lawyer. Because I done wrote him, I know a good 7 times, letting him know. I sent him pictures of what they've done to my stomach. I sent him pictures. And he haven't addressed me not one time. Out of 7 emails, he haven't addressed me not once. He had a meeting with my daughter because he's a gang stalker too. Not just him, but the people that works for him too. Because they attacked me. The last meeting I had, it's been some years ago, before we moved here. So it's maybe 4 years ago. Me and my sister, my other sister, we had a meet here with him. I can't remember what he wanted to meet. No, what the reason why he wanted to meet with us, so that he could attack me. Cause what he said didn't want nothing. No reason for my sister to come from where she lived, which is some hours away, for us to go out there. Where he used to have he was out in Eastover. Now he's in town. They done moved him up. He done moved up. He about like the Jefferson, moving up. Cause now his office is downtown somewhere. And the whole time I was there, I was under attack. With that breeze that feel like it's cutting through your skin. And I asked them to pay me because my sister had got real violent. The first 2 years weren't too bad, but that third year, she got real violent, started hitting me, biting me, kicking me. She just got, when we moved in that second house, and I think this was what they doing to her. I think they controlling her, making her violent like that. I got called the B word, and this is no lie. God honest truth. Every single day for 4 years. I was called a black bee, your fat bee, your bald head bee, your this bee, your that bee, MFU. I mean, she just cussed me every single day. Every day. She just got so violent. And so I asked him to pay me when we was at the meeting. And he told me, I don't know about that. Because when you was in Lumberton, you had your own place. I said, well, I moved up here. I got my own place up here. I got two. I got her a place and me a place. I moved up here. And so my sister said she moved up here. And I still got my own place. But the thing is, this energy is up under my house too. Military did this because that's the only people that move in that house. It's a 2-story house with a big porch, wraparound porch. Only people live in that house are military. And that's who was living there when I moved there. Military. That's who was living there when she lived there, because she lived there first. She lived there 2 years by herself. And she just kept going down and down and down. And every time I would go check on her, she'd be drunk. And I kept saying, who in the world keep taking her to get liquor? Because she don't drive, I don't drive. And so the only way she can get liquor is that they take her to the store to buy it, or they buy it and bring it back. We found out they were stealing her money. Her ex-husband, he was going there. We didn't even know he was going there because he would never be there when I was there. And my aunt, my uncle wife, started calling me or telling me that he was going there. She would say he was going there every day, but he lived in South Carolina, so he had to come from South Carolina to here, which would probably be about 2 hours, a 2-hour drive coming. But he was stealing her money, and ain't no telling who else was stealing it. By the time we took her to court, they had gotten over $200,000 of her money. Then that joker tried to put it on me. Tried to put it on me. And I don't know what all he was telling them, but they were believing it. Because the lawyer that we got, he actually quit. So the lawyer that he got, she had to pay for that lawyer. Oh, thought he was real smart. He would come into court, but except for the last day of court, he didn't come. after he done got her lawyer to quit. Something that he said, because that's what the lawyer said. It's something that he said that's why he had to quit. He couldn't be her lawyer no more. And then he was looking at me and my sister like we were like with an anger look. But he gonna believe this joker, and then he didn't even come to court that day. And then her lawyer was saying stuff to my sister, and my sister was telling her, "Well, I'm the reason why we taking her to court, because I kept telling everybody we got to help her because when I go there, this woman is drunk. Somebody is making sure that she be drunk. I didn't know they was stealing her money though. Yes, I did because I didn't know they was stealing that much. I knew that when like the first of the month, I get this guy that she was dating used to but was dating anyway. He would let us borrow his car, and when we didn't borrow his car, I paid this other guy to take us up here, and we'll take her to the bank. She'll get enough money to how'd she do that thing? She'll put enough money, 2,000. That's what she would do. She'll put $2,000. She had two accounts. She had an account with the biggest part of her money. Then she had an account where she paid her bills out of. So she would put $2,000 in in that account, and then we'll go to the teller machine, and she would take out enough to pay her rent, which her rent was $750, and then I will call the electrical people and the cable people because I didn't know where to go to pay her light bill and I didn't know where to go to pay her cable bill. So I would call it in, and she'll get a money order from the Compare Foods grocery store, and between her rent and between her light bill and her cable bill will be less than $1,000. He got involved. Had her cable bill was like 200, so this probably still like that. But we didn't change nothing. Nobody's trying to check to see what's all, 'cause the bill don't come to us. And so I would make sure her bills were paid. So the last time I went there, I think it was in December of whatever year it was. Um, what year was that? Maybe 2015 or 2016, somewhere along up in there. Before I moved up here, um, I had called her. I had been calling her, and she wouldn't answer the phone. So I called her, the ex-boyfriend, and I asked him, hey, because she would call him, but she wouldn't call me. She wouldn't answer my phone calls. And so I asked him, had he heard from her? Because I be worrying about her because I knew she wasn't well. But she was just so mean, you know, just so mean. And he said that, when he come home, he'll come pick me up and we'll go check on her. So when we went up there, we was trying to pay her light bill, and it wouldn't go through because she didn't have no money on that account, on that card. And this was a new card. We won't even activate it or nothing. Because she kept misplacing the cards, and or either they was taking her cards. But she had a new card, and so he took her to the bank because he had a car that didn't have no back seat. He had took the back seat out, and so he took her to the teller machine, and they want no money in the account. So she cussed him out, came back and cussed me out. And she cussed me out so bad, it just hurt me so bad. Because I don't even have access to the card, you know. And I said, you know what, this is. I said, this woman accusing me of stealing money out of her account. I said, I can't do this. She just hurt me so bad, accused me of stealing her money, calling me real broke, just kept calling me broke, calling me out my name, cussed him out. And so I just quit checking on her. That was in December. I didn't check on her no more until I think it was like February. Was it in February? No, might have been April, because it was around Easter time. Whenever it was, I meet with me, my sister, my brother, and my cousin. We went there, and she started telling us that she got some insurance on her. And see, we didn't even know that she had got some insurance, but she got insurance policy on her. So he the one was doing all of this. He was taking her to do this stuff. Oh, he was thinking hard, cause he didn't think we were gonna get back involved. But it was worrying me because I know she needed help. No matter how mean she is, I knew she needed help. And so when we got there, she got to saying, no, he was saying he had to go because he had to go to a doctor's appointment. But that was after she told us that she went and got an insurance policy on her. And he got a weird look on his face. And he was getting up out of there. He said he had to go because he had to go to a doctor appointment. But she told us that he was giving her medicine, some kind of medicine. We went there one day. She said she was waiting on him to give her medicine. But he won't give her medicine. He was giving her some kind of drugs, some type of drugs. Cause the last time we went there, he was there. That was after we went to court. Because my sister, even though I kept telling her we need to help her, she kept saying, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. But she was talking to her son that's a lawyer up north. And he sent some papers down. So we took the papers to the courthouse to fill out. But I'm the one ended up filling out the paper because she was just trembling. I said, what is wrong with you? She talking about she feel like she doing something wrong. I said, to help her? How you doing something wrong? You trying to help your sister? Because these people is taking advantage of her. It's something wrong with her. And so I filled the papers out. And she paid for it to get paid for them to process it, and I paid for them to deliver. But we had to pay for everything for them to even bring it to her. So after we left the courthouse, we were gonna take her out to eat, and he was there. We didn't know he was gonna be there. So he there, like he stayed there, you know. And she would told me that we're gonna try to make it work again. He had her food. He really had her food. He just a snake, a pure snake. And then here they is attacking me, attacking people like us that's honest, ain't doing no harm to nobody. But people like that, they ain't doing nothing to them because that's how they are. That's how they are. Just that evil. So, okay, when he opened the door for us, he didn't even speak to me. He spoke to my sister. Actually called her name. So we went on in the house, and my sister didn't speak because he actually called her name. And she didn't speak to him. And he said, "What's up, Vi?" And my sister, I can't remember what she said. I know they got to the argument. She cussed him out. And so my sister that I'm keeping, she come from out of her bedroom. She was all drawed up and just trembling. She was but she walked right past me and didn't even see me. And I was just looking at her, how she just that fast, how she done all drawed up and trembling. I mean, she was shaking like she uncontrollable. Cause he had just gave her some whatever that dope was he was giving her. And my sister, she got really pissed off and she started cussing him out. He told my sister put us out. She told us to get out of her house. So she put us out. So we went on and ate, went to the Waffle House. And so we started going when we started going to the courts and um, get her some help. But I was talking about getting her off that liquor. But my sister took her to court. I really don't know what her purpose was. I don't know what her purpose was taking her to court. Because she didn't want to take care of her. She was going to put her in some kind of home. So when we went to, well, it wasn't a rest home. It was, where they just help you. But see, she needed taken care of because she couldn't take care of herself. And she said she didn't want to go there. And she didn't want to go. And nobody else didn't want to keep her. And I didn't think she should be put in a place like that because those people were real old in that place. And my sister, mean as she is, they'd have probably put her out of there. And she'd have been paying like $4,000 a month for a little small room that's big enough for a bed. And she would have to share the bath part with somebody else. Because they were like two rooms like this here. And the little bath part right here. I don't even think there was a shower or nothing. I can't remember seeing a shower. I just seen was it a commode and a sink. And then there was a bedroom. I didn't go all the way in. I just was standing at the door. So there could have been a shower between the two rooms. I don't know. But she would have had to pay $4,000 a month. You know. So my sister said, well, Regina. That's what everybody called me, Regina. That's what my first channel was on the Regina, and they shut it down. So I had to use my Patrice is my second middle name. Regina Patrice is my middle name. And she said, "Well, Regina said she'll take care of you." So, so then she wanted me to take care of her. Cause at first she didn't want me to take care of her, cause she thought somebody else was gonna do it. So she said, "Well, she'll still do it. I'll go with her." So she got my granddaughter room and just picked up my granddaughter mattress. I had to throw it away, and she wouldn't be sleeping. She would just lay there and pee in the bed. Cause her eye will be open when I walk in the room. She'll close them. She still do that, and she just peed up her mattress. Just peed it up. I had to throw that mattress away. And see, I live across the street from a grocery store. She would slip to the grocery store, come out with a case of beer, and they'd say, "Grandma." They would say, "Mom," my granddaughter would say, "Grandma, Aunt Belma got some beer." I said, hide it. Cause she won't. Now the day she came to stay with me, we brought her back to my house. Where she got that liquor from, she had it hid because I never did see it. But she got drunk. She was so drunk. And she started taking my stuff, packing it up, saying it was her stuff. So I was in my bedroom. My granddaughter came in and said, Grandma, Aunt Velma's stealing your stuff. I said, well, steal it back. So she would take it back. I mean, she was so drunk. So she had to have it in the pot in her purse. And so she was laying on one couch, and I always try to have two couches. And she was laying on one couch, and I was laying on the other couch. And I'm looking at TV. So she got up and went back in the bike and came back and lay down. And so I had the remote in my hand like this here. So she got up again and walked over and snatched the remote out my hand. And so I snatched it back. I said, what is you doing? She said, I'm getting the remote to cut off my TV. I said, this is not your TV. This is my TV. I said, you in my house. I said, your house is in Fayetteville. This is my house and this is my TV. And she started saying it was hers. I said, no, it's not. This is mine. So she thinking that she was at her house and that there was her TV and she was gonna make it where I couldn't watch TV. Snatch my remote out my hand. And so I went to bed. After I finished looking at TV, I cut the lights and stuff off. So I was laying there praying, and she knew she was talking. She started talking using different voices. So I started praying. I started praying, and I said something about the blood of Jesus. And I heard a voice saying, "You nobody's scared of the blood of Jesus." Oh Lord. I said, "Oh God, this girl here got demons." Mm. She got demons, boy. These people be doing stuff to her car. Cause she having problems with it. And I know I be seeing a light in her car. It be moving around and there ain't nobody in there. So what they doing? And she thinking these people is there for her. They ain't there for her. I'm glad she losing weight, but I'm not glad it's going on me. That they doing stuff to me, and she'll just watch them do stuff to her mama because she want that weight off of her. Anyway, I just gone through some stuff with my sister. But after we moved that second time, now she wasn't too bad the first time. She was giving me problem, but not when she was violent with me. She just didn't want to do nothing for herself. She wouldn't even want to go get her own pen that was out here sitting in her closet right at the door. She wouldn't even open the door to get her the pen out. She'll walk all over the room looking up all up in the seat. Where it at? Where it at? Go in the bathroom, come back out, just walk around, but never will open that closet door. Never will open that closet door. And she was real sneaky, boy. She drank a case of water and nobody didn't see it. I went in her bathroom. She had water bottles lined up all around her bathroom. That thing shocked me. I said, how do you drink all this water? Nobody saw nothing. Just like she would sneak out the door, walk right past my room, because my room was in the front. And she would be outside, and every time my granddaughter was be the one to see her. Grandma, look at that. She talking about she going home. I said, you better bring your butt back in this house. So we had to chain the locks. They let us chain the locks and put the locks that you have to have a key in order for us to go out. So we like had to lock ourselves in to keep her from getting out. She would never try to go out the back door, just the front door. But when we moved that second time, everything about her changed. She just got real violent. Real violent. I mean, I had a time with that woman. She would just, she would be in one room and she'll come out of the room and come stand in front of me and have a bowel movement. Just stand there and do it on herself. And I start smelling. I say, you, did you have a bowel movement? And I start trying to take her to the bathroom. She'll lean back. She didn't want to go to the bathroom. Now her bathroom was in her bedroom. I had to take her TV and stuff out of her bedroom and put it in the dining room because she had carpet. She had carpet in her bedroom. And she would take her the pin off and use the bathroom on the carpet and then step in it and walk around the room. I got to get that. I got to clean up all this stuff. I'm talking about defecation. But she got a bathroom in her room. And I just had a time with her. That's why put her TV and stuff in the dining room because they want no carpet in there. I just had a time with her. She's still mean to this day. And can't even do nothing. But I don't know how she get all this strength. Because I tucked her, I got like a little light blanket up under, then I got a heavier blanket over. So, cause sometimes it gets hot in her room, and sometimes it gets cold. I don't know why it gets so cold in her room. And I just keep a blanket on her, cause I don't know when it's gonna be hot, when it's gonna be cold. But I have her arms tucked up under the bottom one, and I put the top one up, covering her neck and stuff. But she'll take and put her arms on top of the other one. So when I'm trying to pull it back, so I can change the pin and wash it up stuff, she have an arm pressed down on it, but I can't just pull it back. I got to lift her arm up and pull it back. She just when I'm trying to turn on her side so I can clean her, she leaning backwards. I mean, she just Lord have mercy. And then be hollering to the top of her voice. That be just irritate me so bad. And I know I'm not hurting her. She just get to screaming. Lord. And then I'm dealing with these people attacking me. You know. And I keep saying if I move, will I take her with me? I don't know. Cause I'm just so full. I'm just so full of anxiety. And see, I already have a problem with anxiety and depression. And now I'm just so full. Then I'm dealing with other people. What they doing? Thinking they slick. Like I'm just an idiot. I don't see nothing. Anyway, I am going to get off of here, get out this room, and I probably go stand out on the deck for a little bit. Just stand there. That's all I do. I just get out there amongst the greenery and just look at it, watch it grow. I just love watching it grow. I brought me I already have a table and they have an umbrella to go to it, but it's been out there in the weather. So I brought me another one. It's a bigger one. They have a rose on it, and you can turn it. So I brought a mosquito net to go with it, so that when you sit outside, you won't be bit up by the mosquitoes. But I got a lawn chair that you can lay in, and that's what I want, to be able to just sit out, make me a garden, and just sit out on the grounds and just be comfortable, and have me a privacy fence. So I don't want no neighbors, but I don't know. I just wish I was had somebody that I could share a home with, that I could trust. Somebody that know how to help me garden, and not my daughter, because I can't even trust her. I want to start by making my soaps, and maybe we sell stuff together. I make the soap and they sell. You know, not nobody's gonna try to take it from me, trying to be slick and just try to take my business from me. But somebody's willing to help me, because that's something I love doing. I love making soaps. I love making my own body products. I do. I really do. I love doing it. I used to love to cook. Love cooking no more. I'll cook sometimes, but I don't love it. Maybe if I had a husband, I might, and he loved to eat, I might would look get my love, my passion back for cooking. But I like being creative with my hands. I know I'm just rambling on y'all, but sometimes this is what I have to do, because these people attacking me so bad. In order to keep me from really going crazy, I have to release some of this stuff, what's on my mind, because it's my mind is so full. I'm so full of negativity. But there's nothing good going on in my life. Not nothing is good going on in my life. But that I'm breathing, I'm still breathing. But what am I breathing in? The stuff I'm breathing in is killing. It can kill me. They can do something and cause me to just burn up on the inside. All this metal and aluminum and stuff inside my body. So this is what they're gonna do to us. This is exactly what they're gonna do to us if we don't get these metal out of our bodies. Um, and I got them Russian stuff up in me, and I don't know if it's metal or what it is. I don't know what it is. All I know is hot, and they damaging my cells. I do know that much, and I don't know who I can go to. They have some type of legal authority that can help me. I don't know nobody, because everybody crooked. Everybody that I be around, or that's a doctor, lawyer, judge, whoever, is crooked. Even the pharmacy at the pharmacy. Satan really been working, gathering up his army. He's really been working at overtime. Him and his demons and the fallen angels, they done got their hands all in everything. Even at the church. They're in the holy pastors. Is there any laugh? Yeah, there might be one or two. There might be some, but they more fallen than they are doing right. Because they want powers and they don't care who powers they have. They don't even care. They one teaching, they the prophet teaching people how to open their third eye. And they the Israelite lady. She teaches the daughters of Zion. She teaching them to open their third. I said something to her too. Because it's God who is the gift giver, not you. If you following God, the Almighty Creator, you don't open your own third eye. He gives the gifts so that you'll flow through the spirit, not through the soul. When you open your third eye yourself, you flowing through your soul, not the Holy Spirit. And when you got people that's supposed to be spiritual, following God, and you teaching people to flow through their soul, there's something wrong with you. You flow through your spirit. That's why when you seeing through your third eye, you don't see what God sees because you're not seeing by His Spirit. That's why you can see people's sins, and that's all you do see is their sins, stuff that God has forgiven them of. See, Satan's still trying to hold on to it. He don't forgive you. You have to take the legal rights from him by denouncing him, denouncing your sins, getting getting totally cut free from him because he gonna allow your sin to be shown. But when you full of the light, they can't see it. I used to be full of the light because this lady told me that I was so bright she couldn't hardly see. I was so bright. I should have left that church I was going to. That's what I should have did. Because I got fed up with my pastor being a bully, and then turning people against one another. There was just a mess, pure mess up in there. And I left the church. I left God. That's who I left. I didn't leave the church. I left God. That's what I should have never did. Went back into sin, but I did. But God didn't throw me away because it wouldn't have been for God. I'd have never came back. Because all I saw in the church was just bad. Not all that I saw, but people, I didn't see holiness. I didn't see holiness. Even with the preachers and the pastors and stuff, I did not see holiness. Oh Lord, I done started on something else. Let me get off of here.